so cool.
We arrived in Lisbon, the best city in the world. If you were surprised by such a statement, it is simply because you don't know it yet. Our companion will be a permanent good weather and better silhouettes. This capital is the most westerly of the old continent, and the one that best preserves its essence and substance. No one is a prophet in his own land, said the world's most famous Jew. That is why those who most appreciate the beauty and goodness of this land are the foreigners. Lisbon is considered one of the best cities to live in, both in Europe and the rest of the world, alternately ranking somewhere in the top 10 best cities to build a life in.
Que a coisa mais linda que existe, você não existe.
Perhaps cities like Oslo or Copenhagen traditionally hold the lead in the rankings of the happiest cities, but let's be honest, what about light and good weather? Lisbon is distinguished first and foremost by its luminosity, a very diaphanous sky with subtle tones that intertwine with the tiles of its buildings. The city of the Seven Hills has a privileged climatology. Unlike the inclement northern European weather, winters here are mild and sunny. Coats are rarely worn or simply as a fashion accessory. The summers are intense, but with a breeze that mitigates the perception. We are also left with the consolation of those summer nights that are always cool and perfect for a good night's sleep. On top of that, it simply rains with the right frequency. Lisbon is everything. Suddenly you get lost if you are in the middle of a street. Low houses, clothes hanging out, old-fashioned little shops, and an endless cobblestone floor that discourages those who wear high heels. And if you get tired of seeing people, you always have the omnipresent Atlantic Ocean or nearby beaches to mitigate any heat and, above all, relax your pupils by contemplating graceful silhouettes. Although we will dedicate a unique and exclusive video to this specific topic. The Portuguese capital is like an extraordinary puzzle that unfolds over a relatively small area. Lisbon, with its little more than 500,000 souls, is a city where distances are relative. If you walk for just 15 minutes, you can get almost anywhere. The Portuguese have an affable and, above all, calm character. They are not to bad visions or aggressive reactions. It's not for nothing that the world's the most romantic revolution in the world took place here. A revolution that put an end to Oliveira Salazar's dictatorship and in which rifles, instead of being fired, were adorned with colorful carnations. Welcome to a city in the midst of a culinary effervescence. The culinary offerings of the restaurants are endless. In the traditional taverns, you can taste the traditional dishes and, above all, its famous codfish, which is by far my favorite Portuguese dish. Lisboners are called alfacinhas. The word comes from alfas, lettuce. The reason why they are so called is not very clear.
Canção a mais pra você, mas tem que ser assim pra sempre.
But if there is one thing that unites them, it is that they are friendly and polite. The cultural differences with their Spanish neighbours are great and generous, especially on a linguistic level. It is normal for a Portuguese to speak Spanish, English, and some other languages with extreme fluency. If you intend to communicate in the language of Cervantes, this will not be much of an impediment. In the past, the foreigner, especially the Spaniard, was regarded with some suspicion. Nowadays, the Portuguese feel no greater rivalry. Perhaps their only revenge is to show how well they speak Spanish. Thank you for making it this far. I hope you liked the video. It's getting crazy hot. Be good, I know you. I'll see you here very soon. A toast to you with pina colada. Chin chin.
Dentro de muy poquitos días en un nuevo video. Chin chin con piña.